All right, all right, all right. Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, good morning. Good morning, Safe. Good morning, everybody. Can you hear me? Just doing an audio check. All right, good deal. All right, so let's get this party started. I think we're about a few minutes away from the cash market open and 3 minutes away. Let's get going here. Ultimately, the market is retracing. Let's take a look at the daily first, and then we'll start doing our deal. Give me 1 second here. That's YM. Hmm. All righty. Look at that madness, right? It is sell off and a V recovery, a massive V recovery. And it was, I mean, very similar to the one before that. But look at I mean, the only way to describe it is just nasty price action in a way where I mean, you got short into this thinking the world is going to be over, and you got unfortunately your ass handed to you the following day. You can't sleep on this market. You can't overcommit on the short side. The longs are kind of overwhelmingly in charge of this market, but you can't also be reckless where you buy. So just an interesting market to be part of. And ultimately, some of the levels that we need to be concerned about is where Globex is at right now. And I'll show you why here. It's 362. So 362 is an important level. As long as we're trading under that level, we are going to be experiencing some selling pressure. And ultimately, the longs will have to take control of 435, which is the high of the Globex session. And we break the levels we are at here and continue to trade under 410 and under 362. So within that 50-point range, we should be experiencing selling pressure coming through. All right, so the 100 NT wrinkle, and that's where things get interesting in the analysis here. Excuse me, and excuse me. And here comes YM. Yep. Okay, cash market open is you got a captain set up short, then you got a switch trade here. You got a captain set up short yesterday that I participated in, and it was very actually very lucrative yesterday with that captain. Um, and here we go. We're getting punched a punch down in the market. They're punching it down. They're selling it. We're expecting that. I mean, we're way above target number 5, so we may be targeting 210 right here. Okay, and let's see how this market is moving. Selling, selling, selling. Here it comes. We're looking at the 200 NT Rinko, and that is a short as well. And not a short in the perspective of a trend, because the trend is still up, but we're getting that one candle reversal and we're getting a follow through in price action. So that tells me that the market is retracing, and the 200 is the level that we are looking at. Let me just take a picture of this. And they're selling it, people. They're selling it. Sell off is real. Good morning, Mayor. Wow, we're below target number five. I mean, gee, good lord. Salam, salam. Straight down selling. We are going toward that two. All right, so yesterday we had a few more trades that we ended up getting involved into, and I'll show them to you quickly here. Then we'll go into the rest of the day. So we closed the room around 360. Then at 2 o'clock, toward the end of the day, I had a 14 grand trade and a 2 grand trade, and that was literally right after. I'll show you the trades here. Um, oh wow, hold on, went way too far. Here we go. So yeah, that's where we ended the room. And here we go. Yep. Here we go. I got short here, and that's after the captain set up on the 100 NT Renko got confirmed. Got short right there, covered right here, and actually covered in multiple places as the price dipped. I covered. Then the market ran up and gave me a switch trade. I got 25 contracts here and covered into that, and man, that market really tanked afterward. But those are the two trades that made the big day happen, and all of it is based on this. Look at that. What do we see here? A captain setup on the 100 NT Renko, and that is gold when it happens, the majority of the time, right? All right. So what are we saying here? What are we seeing here? We're seeing the 100 NT Renko flipping. And guess what? They're flipping here, so they're putting on a bit of support level, and they're running back up. And we want to watch that price action, and we want to see what we'll do with it. Here we go. Captain set up short right here against that whole number. I'm not gonna participate right now. It's 684. The first 5 minutes of the market, and we've seen how fast and furious do they move, and they do move. All right, interesting how they. Oh, look at that! That should run up here. Should run up. So right there, that see the captain. They failed the captain setup and made a switch trade right next to it. So that automatically tells me that the market is gonna buy here. That's fine. I mean, at least for that phase of it. So we're gonna spend this early time period just learning the price action and learning what the market is doing. Good morning, Nishan. How are you? So what you missed so far is we haven't had any trades done today, but we were just reviewing yesterday's, and yesterday is this is what we ended up doing. What made the day is captain set up short on the 100 NT Rinko, and that was a beauty right there. And we got short into that as the price went lower. 303. If that happened, I'm gonna go along.
Order pending.
Oh, come on, come on, come on.
Order filled.
Yeah, right.
Stop filled.
Okay, I'll take that. Stop. All right, all right. Let's see what they're doing here. Ooh, they're tricky over here. What is that? 203 entry 29. So we lost 12 points on that one. Okay. Just got to keep it tight in this market. It's the first half an hour is always like this. And they put an inception trade short right here. So what we were looking for here is a continuation trade upward, and they were not having it. Yeah, you don't want to get cute with this market. You got to take your stops. You got to take them quick. Oh yeah, I didn't realize that we were at the whole number 300. But we were 300. Potential captain, it's 73 and a quarter. If we break 73 and a quarter, that will put captain setup long on the 50 NT Rinko, and I will participate.
Order pending.
Come on, come on.
Order
There we
filled.
go. And I will take another one.
Order pending.
If it dips, come on, push, push, push. We should be able to hit 90. 90, yeah, maybe. Here we go. Did I get greedy here? I hope not. Can we get 90?
Order pending.
Come on.
Order
Thank
filled.
you.
Order pending.
Thank
Order
you.
filled.
Alrighty, baby. Here we go. That's what I'm talking about. And boom. And cancel.
Order cancel.
So now we have the luxury of sitting through a trade and let it ride. It's either gonna run up and run up big, or it's gonna come back and stop me on that last contract, and I'm okay either way, right? Let's see what happened here. Did I make money? I should be able to make money. I am supposed to make money. Oh, okay. We lost a little bit of money, and we have this one contract here left, so we most likely will make money. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Here we go. We're about to make 50 points on that trade. Let's go. Let's go. And we need to tighten up here. I mean, let's not get too crazy. We need to be able to make some money here. Yeah, it's gonna probably stop me around this level here.
Stop
Okay, that's
filled.
fine. I'll take it. I'll take it. Captain set up on the 50 NT Rinko. So that's the signal right here. Boom. Entry. No questions asked. Market runs up. 2, 4, 6, 7. Okay. So now you got a new thing going on here. If you break that 16 half, that should be I wouldn't take it, but it's a switch trade there, and that would lead to an upward momentum. So that is, yeah, here we go. It's actually going to happen here. So we made 1,900 bucks on that trade. So we're up to about 700. Okay, let's just keep working here and not to be too concerned about the P&L. We'll just look at it once the market is done. But maybe a captain set up here on the 20.
Order
Maybe
filled.
that's not. Okay, here we go. I may have to kind of take that quickly.
Order pending. Stop fill.
All
Order
right, I flatted that
canceled.
trade. Yeah, it's gonna go. It's gonna go. It's gonna go. Okay, that's fine. Whatever. That's gonna go. I got a little bit too weak in the legs over here. So that's 16 that happened, and 16 came in and bursted it up. But that was a good trade there. All right. Go, baby, go. We needed to be a bit more patient on that one. I mean, it didn't really come up to our, stop or anything like that. It just paused here, and we're running against that 16 level, and I just kind of decided, like, hey, listen, let's just not, let's flatten that trade. But that's fine. The captain setups are working. They're pushing the price. That's good. All right, so let's talk about what are we looking for. You do not necessarily want to see for the shorts anything above 34 quarter, right? 34 and a quarter. So which is target number 3 in the sequence. If you see that, then that would put, let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8. That will put up a 200 NT Rimco one candle reversal. The 100 is coming into a resistance area right here. So the shorts can take control if we break 284 half. You do that, then the shorts are in control. Here we go. We should be seeing a bit of a push lower here. Here it comes. $34 is critical. And they failed it. They could not get down to that level. And that's going to be a good observation. It's not conclusive. We just need to be Just keep continuing to pay attention here. Hmm. We should push lower here. Okay, so I thought I was talking in the mic. Sorry, guys. But we're looking at 200 NT Rinco reversal. We already gotten it with the close above 35. We're getting multiple rotations, including switch trade, trigger trade, switch trades. All of them are consistent with a long behavior. We should be heading toward Globex, which is we're right there almost. 70, 60, and 70 is on the docket for this rotation. Uh, so they're fading Globex. Okay, fine. Fade away. The longs are still in charge overall. It's just a function of trying to find the right signal into Globex and then go from there. Mm, mm. Look at that nasty fade. Look at that nasty fade. Man, they got so close. And boof. It almost sucked the air out of this thing. Hey, good morning. Good morning, Sheila. How are you? Good morning, Safe. Good morning, Nishan. Good morning, Umair. Let's talk about ES a little bit here and see what ES is doing. So the same kind of price action here. You got to Globex, and Globex pulled back into a continuation trade here at 91. So actually, there's a little bit better behavior going on. It's similar, but better behavior, relatively speaking, in ES versus NQ. A little bit more strength. We are in channel number one. We want to see how channel number two behaves. Now, right here is the ticket for ES. 92 and a quarter close will lead. Well, here you go. It didn't happen. It didn't happen. So that means that we need to be patient. Oh my God. I'm telling you. So you got captain setup switch trade right here short. That was a good one. I mean, you take your eye on the screen for 1 second. Look what happens. They give you a signal. So what are we waiting on? What are we doing? Well, I mean, the hope is not lost for the longs here. I mean, you're ultimately shorts have to close at 63 quarter, and we're not there yet. So there is hope that the longs can mount uh, mount a reaction. I mean, lately, the first half an hour, it looks like a whole day on its own. Price action is just so fast and furious. Captain setup on the 25 NT Rinko. Let's see if we can get any more selling pressure going on here. Yeah, we're getting a little bit of it here to that 80. So there is, ultimately, you got to break that 80. Yep, here we go. So they bought her up at 80. It literally just gave us a one candle on the 25 NT Rinko and bounced right back up.
Order filled. Order pending. Order canceled. Order pending. Order filled. Stop filled.
All right. You came very close to stopping me out on that one. And I was looking for that switch trade, and I was hoping to see a bit more momentum, and it just kind of made one more rotation before it got, it broke down a little bit. So that's fine. Oh, geez, look at that. Let's switch trade. All right, if they close that candle, here we go. We should see an upward momentum in the market. They close it lower. That's a captain setup short. So it's either or here. So they're putting the captain setup short. They put a captain setup switch trade right here. Look at this. Wow. Good Lord. That was a good one. That was a good one. That's a good one right there. That was a good one. See, I'm noticing something. Well, I've been noticing something here is that they drop it, and then the third candle comes back, and try to get everybody out of that trade before they tank that market or rally that market, depending on how that signal is generated. But that is just a high probability event right here. Captain set up switch trade all day long. $47. Hey Frida, how are you? How are you? 4,700. Yeah, oh yeah. I think we'll see that price. It just you got to get over Globex. I mean, that's just your ticket right here. You got to get over Globex. And right now, if we're just looking at price action and how it looks, it has some work to do in order to start getting involved. This is channel number 2. So we need to break above 90 in order for us to start migrating toward Globex. A break above that will get us within earshot of 4,700. Whenever you are in this position here in ES, you are in consolidation around Globex, and they tend to come and touch and run up, breakout, then false breakdown, and they just oscillate around that level. So here, if you get a switch trade, meaning a close at 89 and a quarter, that could be a catalyst for that run up above that 90. All right, here we go. I mean, if we break NQ at 79.75, I'm going to start getting aggressive a little bit on the short side because that'll be a switch trade on the 50 NT Renko short, and my stop is that whole number. So I'll be taking a little bit of risk as far as size, but I think we can handle it. But and I'm gonna add to that trade, but you gotta break that. Come on, 78. 78.50. Okay, 78.50. We could actually post that order ahead of time, but we need to do it within this next rotation. Yeah, if we start running back up, forget it. I'm not gonna play.
Order pending.
All right. Let's see here. Yeah, 79, 75. So 79.50. Here we go. Order is set. Just you have to understand what I'm trying to do here is, ooh, it's not producing here. So basically you gotta break this trend line, and we're not breaking this trend line. So yeah, forget it. That is not gonna happen. Trade nullified
Order canceled.
and done. All right. So the longs are deciding that it's time for them to start punching up. Ooh, look at ES. ES is breaking that channel. So you need the cloud to shift positive, and you need, okay, so here we go again. They're putting a captain set up short right here. So we need to be careful of a retracement back to the whole number on 300, to the 300. Yeah, because that the way they're behaving here. I mean, I could take that trade right here. Yeah,
Order
screw it. Let's go. That's kind of crazy looking here. Ooh, you didn't fill me.
Order
Okay, I'm just gonna cancel that. So what happened if they close? Yeah, look at that, 300. Boom. Yeah, that was a good one. That was a good one. That was a good captain right there, guys. That was a good captain. So 2 4, 2 4 5. Okay, so we got a chance here at a switch trade at 98. Nope, that is past our point. Good morning, Gary. Good morning. Good morning, man. You're missing all that, all sort of kind of fun that we're doing here. Look, oh, you bastards. That would have been beautiful. Look at that captain setup there and that other captain setup, right? It just, and I was there, right there. Just no fill. I wasn't chasing. I had it at a price, either going to come or not. And if I miss it, I miss it. Moving on. Well, look setup. I mean, it's just a captain setup kind of day. $77, $75. Okay, here we go. It's captain setup. Captain setup. Give me something though. 280. All right, it's running. So captain setup on the short side work. Captain setup. Okay, here we go. That's it. That's the one.
Order
All right, see they're gonna run here or not, and it's gonna run and run, 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 run. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Order pending. Order pending. Order
Come on,
filled.
baby, here we go. Now we'll float this trade and let it ride. Let this bad boy ride. Let's it ride. So there's a lot of things going on here. I'll explain to you in a second. It's just the captain setup on the 25 into Rinko and a switch trade on the 20. And that got us into that trade. And we have a trade that is just gonna see if we can make something bigger happen. And if it come back and hit me at 86, well, good for them. They could come back and pick it up, and I'm all good with that. Would I add to this trade? Where would I add? Is right here, actually. Here we go.
Order pending. Order
All
filled.
right. So, and we'll still go break even because we're not going to give these guys a single dollar. I'm going to have to pray it out of my dead body.
Order pending.
Yeah, I mean, if I break that 15, see, they're messing around with the whole number. So that may be so an 890. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. If they come back and hit me at 91, I'll make a point and a quarter. And if they run it up, then I'll make more money. Come on, baby.
Order filled.
All right, we're adding some more and going break even. Because that's the way we're going to do this. And if we start breaking anything in the 12, 14, I'm going to take a couple off. Yeah, I may not get that chance, but that's fine. Come on, come on. You could do this. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. One more time, one more time. Yeah, nope.
Stop filled.
Not today. Not today, but we gave it a good shot, right? We get it. We gave it the good old shot. Okay, so where were we at? So that trade that we just took made us 700, so we're up to 1700 so far. And let's just keep playing the game. Good morning, Vishal. How are you? Yeah, they're chopping it up a little bit here. It's to be expected after that massive move that we had yesterday, right? So, okay. Here we go. Don't do it.
Order pending.
Come on, give it to me.
Order
Okay.
filled.
And I will take a stop right here. I ain't gonna play with you. Ooh. If they stop me here, they stop me here. Let's go.
Order
So I
filled.
took three off just because of the way this is moving. And I'm gonna go to break even fairly quickly here. That's it. Break even.
Stop
That's fine.
filled.
That's fine. I just needed a bit better move. Okay. If they switch it one more time, I'm gonna load up the boat. Oh three. Okay, so they didn't do that. But that's fine. That's fine. I'm testing that one, and I just didn't like the fact that they came all the way to almost that 93. So actually, we made a little bit of money, not much. Here you go. Here you go. Longs, longs. Ooh, let's see how that worked. 300. Okay, so you see what they're doing. They're playing around that whole number, 300. Good morning, Hadid. How are you? Good morning. Good morning. Nice little move right here coming up. Mhm. All right, so the long targets that we're experiencing here is a couple of things. You really need the market is in a here we go. the longs have some work to do, and basically we got to break that 41 in order for us to really exert uh, dominance. And actually, you got to really break that 365 because that will nullify this rotation. So I wouldn't be too aggressive going long because we already shifted the cloud. We already established channel number one. So we need to start breaking above that 41, then the 62, and then shift this cloud to the positive. Look how a trend looks like. Market weak, and then boom, and comes back and establishes an inception trade right there. Then look what happens afterwards. I mean, obviously, this is an outlier event, but I mean, I could come in there and show you other days where this thing just this is on the short side. Is going to go on the long side. So we do need to see that shift in the cloud in order for us to get really aggressive on the long side. Okay. But the 41 and the 62 are two areas that I need to be paying attention to. Let's take a look at NQ and actually ES. So back and forth, we established channel number two and also broke it. So channel number two is right here. And we keep kind of consolidating with a bit of a bias to the upside here. And we just need to make sure that we don't break below the 86. And as long as the price continue to kind of oscillate here in the 80s, 90s, we have a good potential of attacking the glowbacks. And ultimately, we need to see a one candle reversal coming up here, meaning a close at 89 and a quarter and price holding. There is a sense of consolidation in this market after this big move that we had. Good morning, Abigail. Good morning. Good morning. So the news at 9:30 is in crude oil inventory report in about 2 minutes. So that's coming up right now. Thank you, Abigail. All right. So they put that captain setup, pulled it back. ES is probably getting hammered here too. Oh yeah, look at that 86. Nope. So they pulled it right back into that channel. So there's no trades here. We need to be conscious of how price is moving right now. So the 100 NT Rinko, and that's what I'm saying here is like that you got to break that 41, and we reversed this. So this market is a bit under pressure. There's a sense of consolidation after that massive move. You got two captain setups short on the 100 NT Rinko, and that's typically a very massive resistance area. Two price action. So that's one of them, and that's the second one. And we're running into that. So the longs are going to be a bit defensive today, a little bit defensive. That doesn't mean they're not going to exert some pressure along the way and give us an opportunity in a pocket to participate in. But you got to be conscious of how far we went and the fact that we have those two captain setups as a resistance level that we need to be, patient with. So, how would the market show me that they are serious about a move on the long side? Is us breaking that 30 into the 41 and consolidate there. That will tell me that the market is serious about building a base that is constructive of uh, a rally, a significant trending rally. $93.25. I will look for a short 93.25. Nope, didn't happen. So no trade. That would have been a captain setup. Here we go. So channel number one, channel number two established on the short side here. That is channel number two. So anything above 10, 310. Yeah, this market is gonna continue. The target on the next rotation is 75. Actually 75.70. That's where we're heading to here. If they run up to that 300 and set up an actual signal, we can take advantage of that trade. I'm not going to get short right here. Need a rally first. Here it comes. 75, 70 is the target, and we should be closing around that level here. Yeah, we need to see that 75 break. We needed to see that break below the 75 here. It's interesting that they do this because that kind of puts things in a defensive on the short side. They can't muster any energy under this 75 level. At least we got there. I think we're talking about it around that 85.90. A second try. Let me see here, Rodney. Give me a second. Hey, Giannis, how are you? Good morning. So here we go back to retest at 300, and let's see if they can muster a little bit of energy to attempt that 75 again. Ultimately, the shorts have a channel. and they gotta protect the 20. If they cannot protect the 20, then we're gonna just get a big rally coming up. So I'm patient at these levels because I want to just see more price action, especially in a market that is consolidating. I need to overall trade less and watch more. They're playing with that whole number. See, whenever you get to a balance state of balance in the market, you're usually trading around the whole number. So in that environment, you gotta be conscious of not over trading that type of level. Like if we're at 50, like 250 or 350, coming to a whole number, that's one thing. But if you're just sitting there around a whole number, just bouncing around, yeah, keep my hands in my pocket. Hmm. And you're seeing how these dots are accumulating. It just tells you that the market is in in balance around a very tight range. It's important to see the signals before they happen in a way, like or understand the environment as it develops, not after the fact. I mean, like right here,
Order pending. Order filled.
I'll just take. Ooh, don't do that. Oh, they may get me. Yep, they're gonna get me.
Stop
All
filled.
right, they got me on that one. I'll do it one more time. You
Order
bastards.
filled.
Look at that. Really?
Stop
Wow.
filled.
Yeah, I'm done with that range right here. See, that's what happens during these kind of consolidations. That's no good. I don't like that at all. That is tight consolidation. No bueno. Yeah, we're getting a push. Yeah, we had a good day going till those two trades. Yeah, the cycle is you got the 100 NT Rinko is short. I took that just switch trade right there, and it was not working. That's fine. Let's just keep working. Let's keep working. Let's keep working. Let's keep working. Let's keep working. So no 41 close. Price action is still weak. We're trading under channel number under Globex and within channel number one of the short sequence. So we should be more interested in shorts than longs on rallies. And here comes the sellers coming in. So one thing happened here. It's this 200 NT Rinko just shifted. So I mean, it tells me that whole rotation right here from 59, let's call it 60, 60 all the way to 360. That rotation is a pressure rotation on the market. Any rallies back up in that rotation, we're going to be looking at it from the perspective of getting involved in a short. Now, where would I be concerned that that idea is shifting? If we trade above 310, that's my first line of defense. And 336.75 is my second line of defense. And thirdly, will be the 55, meaning that we broke the 44 or the 41. So any rotation up in that rally, I'm going to be looking at it from the perspective of a short and just kind of monitor these levels um, to manage risk. Now, the key here for me is that, obviously I don't want to take a 100-point stop on anything. So I'm going to come in here on the 20 NT Rinko and try to manage my risk for a lot less. I mean, it's a tight consolidation. I mean, yesterday the market has been a significant mover to the upside. So typically the day after, you'll get tight consolidation, patterns of congestion, things like that. So that's the kind of market we're dealing with in both NQ and ES. I mean, look at what we've done here. I mean, that's just like a 400-point mover, and we are stuck in a down 33 points, and in a market that is fairly tight, is basically a 100-point market versus a 400-point market. So that you're going to see a different. It's almost like more of a scalper market here. Even though 100 points are not that bad, I mean, you could make good money. Yeah, they're balancing price action around the whole number all day long. 300 is the number for them. ES is actually weak here, and you could see that every time we run up to the top end of that range or that channel, you're getting a fading pattern coming in. So short there, and the 100 NT wrinkle here is struggling. So they pull it back to the 50s, they run it to the 300, they come back, and it's just that they're playing that musical chair thing going on here. go. What's critical right now is this level right here. Let's see. 75, 95. 95 is critical. Shorts need to protect that. I'm going to pause here for a second. I'll be back. All right, so the 50 NT wrinkle gave us a captain setup short, so I just got involved in it. And I'm looking for a break below that 50 if I can get there. That would be nice. And I'm looking for also a place to add to this trade. Let's go. So we're up at 10 points on this trade already, but we're looking for more. I think this trade should provide us with more, but I hope I don't get too greedy with it. Oh, yeah.
Order
So I
filled.
took 5 points on 2 contracts. I'm leaving the rest. I'm going to reduce my exposure to like just only 2 points. And then I'm going to be looking for that extension into that 60 if I can get it. But they are not cooperating.
Order
Okay, so
filled.
now I took this trade is paid for and we're going break even, and this is it. It's either going to work for a big move or it's not going to work. So if we break the 60 in the 60 55, I'm going to take one more
Order pending.
contract. Here we go. Make me some money. Make me some money. You got to sing to it. As long as you don't sing to it, take my money. We don't want that. We don't want that one. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. Yeah, they're gonna come for it. I gotta at least make a point, right? Hey, kiss, sera, sera. All right. Oh, don't say you are doing this. I gotta take at least 10 points off something. Ah, not good. No bueno. I gotta get
Stop
out.
filled.
All
Order
right, so I
canceled.
made money on that trade. I will get back in if the market cooperates back in that rotation. But that the trade is hold the phone here. If they close that 65.75, I'll get back in short. Nope, they didn't. All right, Captain setup short at 73 half. I got a better price at 75.75, and we had all the way down to that 61 rotation, and I tried to manage it as tightly as possible considering the nature of the day. I mean, if they close that 67, I may jump back in short.
Order filled.
Here it goes. Here we go. Here we go. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Order pending.
Thank you.
Order
Thank
filled.
you. 55. Come on.
Order
All
filled.
right. Oh, I don't want that. Go. Okay.
Order canceled.
All right. So back to one. And we will see if we can make more money. right here, most likely they're gonna just bounce it right back up. But whatever. We made a little bit off of that run.
Stop filled.
Thank you, thank you. Now, wouldn't it be beautiful if they run it up, then come back and bring it back in for a switch trade? Those trades are like solid, solid. So a close at 79.50, then a retracement back all the way down to 60.75. That behavior would lead to a signal of a captain setup switch trade on the 50 NT Rinko, which is, by the way, this year we had, as of this moment, 65 of those trades, right? And out of 65, four of them, failed, and 62 won out of 65. And defining of what winning means is at least one candle in your favor of 6.5 points to uh, 10 points. Minimum is 6.5 points in your favor. And a lot of them become a big mover. So if the market does this, trust me, I'm gonna be heavy short. And when I say heavy, I'll be heavy. So, but that scenario needs to kind of come to fruition. So here we go. That first part of it is happening. So let's just get going here. All right. So what does that mean? 60 half. 60 half. Come on. Don't. I gotta put more positions in.
Order pending.
We need more than that.
Order pending.
So 10 contracts, and I'll add to it. Actually, I'll do 15.
Order pending.
So I'm gonna take a risk. I'm gonna take risk with size here if that scenario presents it. So if the price runs up to 86 and a quarter or so, I'm gonna cancel these orders that I have out there. So it's either two things gonna happen here. That 60 half presents itself right now in the next rotation, in the next candle, not on the 20 but on the 50, or I will cancel my order because the condition did not present itself for a trade. Now let's work the whole trade up here. So I'm looking for this candle right now that we are in to close lower, meaning that close at that 60 and a half. Let's assume we get there. I get executed, right? Then the market runs back up and close at that 79.50. Well, I'm going to cover my short and double up and go long. What happened if this market runs up to 80, 82, 90 right now? I'm going to cancel all my orders. Be unfortunate, but I will do it. Oh, yeah.
Order cancel.
No trade. No trade. It looked pretty. It looked pretty. But another trade that could pop up here is another one candle reversal, which is a 67 close. I mean, I can get in that one, but it wouldn't be with a lot of contracts. It would be just with small amount. Yeah. Yeah. No trade. So they're putting a pause on this selling pressure here. The 100 NT Rinko closed to the upside. So there's a bit of a rotation back up. So let's look at what we need to do here. We cannot, and I mean it, we cannot break above that 36.75. Shorts need to protect that with like their life. They need to dump every bit of money they got to protect that level. It's going to be a death match if they don't. They're going to get rolled over in a big way because that would put up a captain setup long on the 200, and those are powerful. At 36, toward that. I mean, right here, it's a pivotal point also on for the shorts. Look where we at. You know, we talked about that 11, the 34 needs to hold, or otherwise you're going to start getting into this captain setup situation on the 200, and that would be interesting. When you're looking at the 100 in Tirinko, you're seeing this. You're seeing the fact that the market is back to that channel and it's running into that captain setup that happened yesterday. Captain setup short. So we may be close to a trade here. It is 10:30 right now. European market closed and we're running up. Solid move to the upside. Well, I want to. The shorts are not done here yet. Uh, where we at in price action? We are a reversal at 86. So meaning I want to see that market break down and come back to 86. If it does, then I'll start looking for shorts. If we break that 36, then I'm going to start looking for pullbacks as a buying opportunity. So we are in this little window. Well, I mean, here you go. We speak. We don't have to look for that window anymore. It's there. So now we're going to have to look for uh, pullback as a buying opportunity in this environment. And that is based on the fact that the 200 in Tirinko just shifted and gave us a captain setup long. So there's an entry point at that 35.75, but we have moved so significantly that I'm looking for a deeper pullback before I participate. So I wanna see a pullback into to the 10 to the 300 or close to it, and I'm gonna start looking for entry points around that price level. So it's a definition of an environment. So the environment right now, the longs are getting in charge, but that does not constitute a trade. What constitutes a trade is an actual signal. So you could see ES also broke that channel and coming back to retest. So now we want to see a positive behavior here in the form of one candle reversal and a higher low. If that happens in that rotation, then I'm targeting target number one at 84.75, target number two at 91, target number three, it's Globex 94, 95, then 97 and a quarter. So we're getting that little drop. Yeah, I don't necessarily want to see 300 come in. So here, I don't necessarily want to see 98 and a quarter. So anything here has a stop at that 98 and a quarter. If we close at 315, I will get in there long. 315.
Order pending.
315 and a half, actually, to be exact. So I'm taking that off for a second here, and I'm gonna go back to that 15. I got in there a little bit early, but that's fine.
Order pending.
I'll just go back to that 15 half. I gotta keep it tight here.
Order cancel. Order pending. Order filled. Stop filled.
All right. Yeah, they're not stable here. I mean, I don't want to risk too much in this zone here, but they put a captain setup, gave me a one candle, not much, and then came back and retested this level. Yeah. There's some gamma play. Okay. So I got to pause here and try to figure out a way to catch that next move. But I'd rather be long than short. Yeah, they keep bouncing it around. Okay, so if they close this one more time, I'm just gonna go long at 1575. Okay, yeah, nope. They're putting the switch trade at 305 at oh 05, so they're gonna probably bust this thing down a little bit. Ultimately, you don't want to see 98. You want to see that being protected. It's an even day. You make a little bit, you lose a little bit, and you're flat. Okay, so here we go. You do this one more time at oh 03. I'm gonna go short, and that's just basically on on that switch trade, just based on that switch trade right there. If that happens, what is that price? The price is 0375.
Order pending.
So let's see, oh 03, oh 350, oh 3 quarter. All right. If that happens, I will participate, but that's just based on this kind of formation that we're seeing here, which is a switch trade, and typically that will give me to target number 2, and that will actually close the 100 NT wrinkle short on the sell side. So that means that whole rotation is going to take a bit of a pause. This candle closes higher. I'm going to close this. Okay, here we go.
Order canceled.
So we're not playing that game. So where we at for the day? Where are we at for the day? We've been playing patty cake basically with the market. So after commission, we're up $75. We were long, we were short, and make a little bit, lose a little bit, make a little bit, lose a little bit, and it's just even. So you take the yesterday, things were a lot more decisive for me, and made a little bit of money, about 17 grand. So let's just keep watching. I mean, we just need one good solid trade, and we'll be done with this. Yeah, the longs are coming back in. Yeah, they're coming back in. So we'll try them again on pullbacks. Yeah, we may get an expansion here and just blow through the 40, 41, and start heading toward that 60. So I like to see a little bit of a pullback, and maybe I'll participate in that 98 is going to be an important level for NQ. Yeah, well, the short covering happened all yesterday, uh, Sheila. All happened yesterday. So here we go. Run them up. Being a little bit too tight, I think. I'm a bit too tight with these prices. Yanis, we have a meeting today, right? Today's Wednesday, right? Okay. So when the room closes, just give me a few minutes and we'll have our meeting. interesting that they put a captain setup long here and failed it. So that is telling me I experienced a little bit of a selling pressure here. Ah.
Order pending. Order filled.
Oh,
Order
oh, I
filled.
got a little bit more than I needed to. But this thing better work. Oh boy. So is at 14 and a quarter. It should be. Let's go. I need to see 30. You can do it.
Order
I got too much
cancel.
on. I got too much. I don't want to be in 20 contracts in this thing.
Order pending.
Yeah, here we go. We should work here. We should work. It should work here. Come on, give me 30. Give me. Come on. Don't be weak here.
Order filled.
All right. And we want to see a push. That is not happening. Okay. Really need to see a push higher at 28, which is not happening either. It's just a lot of consolidation, guys. That's all it is to it here. That 14 is literally 14 and a quarter, 14 and a half is down there. Back up to that 24 or otherwise I'm stopped.
Stop filled.
Thank you. So it's just very messy price action here. Take my stop for the day and just call it a day here, or call it a morning. And the last hour of the day, I will come back and this market again. 20 contracts, we end up giving back 1,200 on that. So far we're up 16 grand for the week. A little bit more than that actually. And today we're down 1,100. So very choppy, really choppy. I mean, that captain setup should have gave me 30, 35 in the 40s. I mean, they may come back and get that done. Anyway, so that's it for me. It's 11:03. We will see you guys bright and early tomorrow. Have a good one.